Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name's Nicole. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest on the unceded territories of the Coast Salish Nations. And I am an artist and educator, learning about budgeting, learning about surviving in this economy. And today I've got a budget check-in for you. So let's see how I did this week. I just only did okay. It's actually for the last 2 weeks. I didn't do a check-in last week, so I've got quite a few transactions to get through. So let's get started with gas. I just put in all the gas from this month so far. I commute, so I do fill up about once a week, and maybe let me see. There's nothing in there. Yeah. So I've got one for 51.51, one for 52.03, and one for 59.99. All right, going to daily living in health. I had a couple of transactions come out of my normal card, even though I have an FSA account. So normally I funnel stuff through there for various reasons. They came out on my card, so whatever. One for CPAP equipment, 23.40, goes in health. And then there were a couple for Kaiser medications. I think because the doctor ordered them instead of me, so they didn't come out on the. So yeah, one for 916. They didn't come out on my FSA card. They came out on my card just because I have multiple cards in there. I should really just go in and erase it. I just didn't get around to it yet. Then next, let's go to groceries and eating out. Let's go down to the bottom. I had book club, so I have a charge at Whitewood, which was for basically a ginger beer. And then a friend of mine was working, and so I added a large tip. Trader Joe's, I think this was last week's meal prep. $59.91. Let me make sure I didn't already put this in here. Okay, no. So $59.91. Sonic, I made a stop at Sonic. I can't remember. Oh, I do remember why. Basically, I had a shoulder problem this week and I ended up going to urgent care, and I was trying to make it to an event, which I ended up leaving because of my shoulder pain. But in order to make it in time, I decided to stop and grab food on the way. It was $16.02. Honestly, delicious, worth it. Holy coffee. Did I already put that in there? I only went to Oldie Coffee. Yeah, okay. I thought I already put it in there. You know what? I went to Oldie Coffee to have a meeting, which was about the event that I went to that I ended up having to leave. And I realized that when I put it in, it didn't include the tip probably. So I'm going to put that in, $7.78. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to remove the other one for $6.78. I'm going to delete it so that that's properly and proper. Okay, so I went to Nineveh. Not the food truck I normally go to, but the brick and mortar. And I had a delicious, amazing, beautiful, kind of fancy meal with a friend. And my portion was $47.26. Highly recommend. And that was to celebrate me getting tenure, because I got tenure. I should have led with that. One night I got some DoorDash, $8.77. I think I got a drink at the gas station. That was $3.23. All right. So this was Safeway, drinks, creamer, and eggs. I went to get eggs. I also got creamer, and then I also got some of these Culture Pop drinks. And that was $35.72. All right. Is there anything else? Oh, I DoorDashed myself lunch to school one day. I did have lunch in the freezer, and I just decided that I wanted to DoorDash myself Vietnamese food instead. And you know what? It was finals week, and so I did it. So that was $26.84. How am I doing? I've got 1 week left and I still have 155, so I might stay under budget. So I think we're going in the right direction. I guess we'll find out. Let's go up to housing. Internet was 71.48 and phone was 105.97. And then last but not least, we go down to fun. I rented a movie last night. The movie called Love Me, which is about a buoy, a smart buoy, and a satellite in the future after humans are gone. But anyway, it was called Love Me, and it was $6.99. So I'm going to put that into fun. And I still have 123 in there. I know I gave myself a little extra this month because it was my birthday, the last day of last month. Also, I got tenure, if I didn't mention. So that's cool. That's cool that we're under. All right. That's it for me for this week. I will see you next week with a budget update, a budget reconciliation, and a budget plan for April. Interesting things are happening, so interesting things might come up in these. But anyway, I hope you are doing well. Let me know how your budget's going this month, and I will see you in the next budget update.